Warren Buffett just made a major move in the markets. He made a major play, and we have to break this down to see how much opportunity there is and how much we can take advantage of. Because you already know when the institutional investors and the big boys make a move, our job is not to move the markets. Our job is to move with them so we can make money as well. If you're new to the channel, first off, welcome. If you've been here before, of course, man, welcome back. My name is James Strong. I make videos about investing in the financial markets, specifically trading the futures markets and investing in a stock market to grow our capital over time. See, we don't trade or invest. We trade and invest because that is the fast track to build wealth and financial freedom. Warren Buffett, man, made a huge play. All right. So there's a company called Occidental Petroleum, and he just loaded up on $35 million worth of stock. $35 million worth of stock. So what does he know, right? So let's look at this thing, man. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway purchased more shares of Occidental Petroleum after the oil and gas producer tumbled more than 30% from its record high. Warren Buffett bought more shares of Occidental Petroleum after it's already tumbled over 30% from its record high. He purchased over 760,000 shares. This equates now to about $35.7 million. Literally. And he's one of the biggest holders in the company. It's also one of Berkshire Hathaway's top 10 company holdings that they have. What does this mean, man? Right? The company's down. What's he doing? Now, you already know most people, they think Warren Buffett's old and he's not sharp, but this man is where he is because of what he's been doing. Like, let's look at this stuff, man. We got to break this down. And this is when understanding our technical analysis from things like trading come in play for our long-term investments too, because this is why I encourage all my people and then even my students, right? When you know proper technical analysis, you can look and apply the same thing because the markets are the markets. It doesn't matter if it's futures or stocks, right? Futures trading grows our capital, and that's how we get and generate income. And literally, we take that same income and put it in the stocks, and it's just a wheel. So we're working to earn this income. That income is working for us, and it's speeding up retirement, speeding up all types of things. You understand what I'm saying, man? It's a fast track to wealth. That's how we capitalize on both ends. So Occidental Petroleum is ticker symbol OXY, right? Let's look here. Let's break this down, right? We've been on a downtrend for a long time. Let's go. I just want to look at a month. When we come out long term, we don't look too short. For the last month, we're down 9.21%. 6 months, we're down 18.9%. So why is Warren Buffett buying this stock? And over a year, we didn't even make money. We lost money. Well, Warren Buffett actually read some of the reports and some of the numbers on the conference after a conference call. And again, Warren Buffett is an inside investor. He knows things we don't know, right? If we just go to what we do know, though, right? We follow the crumbs. We do our own analysis. We read on articles, do our own due diligence. And let's go to some of the, look at that. Even for a year, we're down 17%. Now let's go break down some technical analysis. And let's look and see where we're at. So we can go on a 1 week chart, and we clearly can see, one, this stock has been tanking. Right now, obviously, it hit a super low in 2020. You know what I mean? But it came back up drastically. We're coming to a point where around $42, there's going to be some kind of reaction. Let's back this up a second, too, because this is not Warren's first purchase of Occidental shares, right? He's already been a big shareholder. But literally just in December, he purchased 8.9 million shares. That's way more than 35 million. So now what he's doing is he's adding to his position, right? He's dollar cost averaging again because he's expecting a move up. For all of my short-term investors who trade in the markets, you understand what this is, right? He's seeing we're in a discount now when it comes to OXY. So he sees that opportunity to get in for a better price to ride it to the upside. And if we just go and we start breaking down some of the technical aspects of this to see if we can confirm this. Clearly, right, we're on a weekly chart. Clearly, we're on a clean downtrend after we ranged for a bit. So they had to build up liquidity because they have been going up. The price had been going up since 2020 after this double bottom. Warren already bought in December. So he bought about here. And then he just bought again. more, right? He just added to his position. The thing is, we're getting close to an area around $42 where it's going to react, right? Do we know if it's going to ride to the upside immediately? No, we don't. But that is the first area, and Warren knows that, because all we're doing right now is filling in a key area of imbalance before we continue up, most likely, right? I say most likely, obviously, none of us know what happens, right? This is not financial advice, but we're breaking this thing down so we don't get left out and we can build wealth for our families too. That's why we do this. That's why we play both sides of the coins. We make money where the market goes up or down through our trading of futures. And also, this is how we build that strong portfolio so we can capitalize on these moves too. We need to stay up to date on what these guys are doing and where they're trying to go and push the market. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say price does react around $42. That's one area to look for. Also, another area to look for is around 35. Now, it may not reach 35. I'm not sure, right? We have to see how price reacts over time. But one thing we do know is Warren Buffett is not a dumb man. Warren Buffett is a smart man. He understands what he's doing. And most importantly, he's playing the long-term game. And y'all know I preach the long-term because we want to make sure we capitalize on these moves as well, right? We can get in at $42 and we can ride this thing up. One, there's liquidity sitting all up here, right? But let's just say we already hit the all-time high. A long time ago. If we can ride this thing up even just to $90, man, we've already doubled our whole portfolio that we've invested into this asset without doing work while we've slept, because we bought into a company that we trust. We looked at their earnings, looked at all these good things, right? Their quarterly reports, and we can say, hey, you know what? I believe this is a good investment for myself. And you add it to a portion of your portfolio if it's a good fit for you. If it's not, pass up on it, because, there's opportunities everywhere in this market. There's always opportunities in the market. Always. Don't ever worry about if there's opportunities. There's always opportunities here, no matter what it is. It don't matter if it's Tesla. It doesn't matter if it's Netflix, whatever it is, right? Like, we can go to Netflix. This thing happens all the time. Major pullback. And always understand, when people get fearful, that's when we get greedy. When the common person gets fearful, that's when we get greedy. But vice versa. When they get greedy, we get fearful. We getting out. During times like this, people are getting very fearful, and they're strong. I mean, these are weekly candles. So look how much we're moving in the span of 1 week, right? 15,000 to the downside. That's a lot, man. That's a lot in 1 week. But just all we have to do is find key points, right? Liquidity points, technically, it's the same thing over and over and over. Make sure we trust the company and let's get in. You know what I mean? We might take a little loss on the way down, but overall, we're going to come up. So even if we had got into this stock, let's say we got into Netflix. Let's just say we put on this little low in here, right? And this is not how we get into, obviously, long-term trades. But I like to do the same thing I do with my short-term investors, my traders, with long-term perspective. And we are in this trade right now, holding because we believe in the company. We're holding this for our portfolio. Our portfolio, whatever you put in, will be up 5 times right now, right? Understand that this is how you explode and you're able to retire early. You can retire. I'm still in my 20s, right? But you can retire in your 30s, 40s, if you 50s, right? Anything before that common age, man. We just don't want to be trapped in what they're trying to get, mainly Americans do, man, which is work till you die, but the system period, right? We want to have freedom. We want to enjoy life with our loved ones. So just, take these things into account, man. Be on the lookout for this stock. I believe it's going to have definitely a reaction at 42. See if it's a good one. Truthfully, I'm probably going to get at least a couple shares of this and just ride it to the upside, because the big boys leave clues, man. So, like I said, this is my way we long-term invest. We use futures trading to capitalize on the ups and downs. And that's how we make our daily income. And when you combine them, man, it's a potent combination for wealth. So if you like making money, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you don't like making money, don't subscribe. Let me know how you feel on this stock, man. Let me know other stocks you guys are looking at. Let me know things that you may be saying, you know what, this may be a good opportunity, and let's talk about it. You know, we're building a growing community of investors, and we all want to make money to change our families' lives. Until next time, much love.